You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Lovey. I'll see if I can
Так,
find
тут значить нічого, немає нічого інтересного. Тут теж, ну да, виходить, нічого тут такого цікавого нема. Ладно, тепер залишилося нам попасти в посольство. І начебто все. Треба подивитись, звісно, по місіях, може десь там ще щось я не доглянув. Але в посольстві зараз ще глянемо, закінчимо і тоді подивимося на що там по даних. Там у нас по завданнях. Ну, щоб не залазить по 300 разів туди саме. Зараз пройдемось. О, Самара.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
Это честь для меня, звичайно.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Дякую за інформацію. Давайте трошки про неї поговоримо, про війну.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Безрадосно как.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Жнецы.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
An odd question, coming from the Spectre who killed his third Reaper on Rannoch.
Фалери. Це її, наверное,
Will
дочка.
Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
Ну, чесно кажучи, я так дивлюся, її хорошо так прорисували. Що навіть Шепард в її стороні, це таке ігушечка.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Ну все, наче вдачі.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things. But Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Цікаво поспілкувати. Ух ти ж, воєнний стратег.
Excuse me, I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you. No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the Reapers, but I think we can predict their movements now.
Ще одну місію провів.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's prone to
Так, о, там щось двері відкрилися, треба буде сходити. Давайте зайдемо спочатку до спектра. Так, що тут у нас ще таке якесь пушечку взяти? Тайфун. Інтересна штука, постріляти з неї. Ну це цікаво. Піран'я. Але все одно дорогувато, бачите, такі пушки. Ураган, інтересно. Герой, дивіться, ще капець, 250 тисяч. Я не знаю, я що, дурачок оце брати таку. Орел 8 тисяч. Валькірія. Да, та ну такі гроші викидати. Я би хотів оцю ураган попробувати. Інтересно, так виглядає. Низкая точность. Ну да, це трошки то не мінус. Піран'я, штурмова винтовка. Чтобы вести бой, что там? Разрывать в клочья не только хаскового, но и практически... Интересная штука. Тоже дорого все. Ладно, пока не буду брать ничего. О. Так, капитан Райли, оперативный агент N7, представлена в награде за храбрость, проявленную в боях на Ционе. Одобрение спектра ускорит процесс награждения. Ну, давайте. Так, одобрение гражданских консультаций. Импортер и экспортер, ранее обвиняемая в контрабандизме, предложила собрать важные грузы, необходимые войскам Альянса и штатским медикам. СБЦ верит в искренность предложения и не стала арестовывать импотента. Ладно, но не имеет права принять ее предложение без разрешения спектра. Ну давай. І це буває. Розрішення на перевод рядового Талаві. Рядовой Талаві попросил перевести его в отряд, ведущий активные бои с жнецами. В докладе сержанта Олембе сказано, что рядовой Талаві очень опытный инженер и рекомендуется к службе в отряде, уничтожающий центры обработки жнецов. Одобрение спектра ускорит прохождение этого запроса. Ну, давайте допоможемо. 5-й флот Альянса, має тепер ще є. 3-й флот Альянса, нічого собі. Що ще? Ні. Так, тут я вже побував. Давайте до Бейлі забіжимо спочатку, а потім сюди. Бейлічок, ла-ла-ла.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
Цитадель, близкие, война. Ваши ранения?
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
Що там з
Can
цитаделі?
this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
Да, понятно.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Ну, не знаю, начебто говорили про це. Це ж трошки, знаєте, пам'ять теж не скляна. Хоча, мені здається, ми щось таке про Удіну говорили вже. Так, що там? Поліція?
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard,
Have you found something?
we're continuing our investigation into Counselor Udina's activities. It's still not clear how he managed the coup attempt. However, I need to speak with you on another matter. Matters have taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics. We understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Do you know where it is?
Unfortunately, no. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia, classified at the highest levels.
What is it?
Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst. The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
А чому така секретність?
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Even our allies can have their own agenda. A balance of power exists in the galaxy that we don't wish to upset.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
And that's why I'm sharing this with you.
I appreciate the help.
It's for both our benefit. The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about to change that.
I'll do what I can.
More lives
Спасибі.
depend on you than any soul should have to bear. You have my prayers.
Спасибо за це, звісно. Це дуже-дуже зручно. Це хорошо. Тепер в мене ще додаткова місія є. Так, кодекс обновлений. Все начебто. Більш я тут не знаю, що робити. А ну зараз глянемо. Ой, не туди. Дані. Задание, ты подивіться сколько. Умирающий Крон попросил передать ей прощальное письмо Азарії торговки по імені Ереба. Найдіть Еребу в цитаделі, ми це вже зробили. Ти подивіться скільки місій. Капі, мама, а, пріоритет, виходить, це типа основне. Подивіться скільки місій. Ах, ти що, моя ще й цитаделі, йо-моє. Сильно ранений батарянець може оказатися терористом. Найдіть його в лагері для біженців. А, і там щось. Посол Волос в своем сообщении примарх Виртус предполагает, что Волос, посол Дикрока, стал информатором Цербер. Проверьте примарка посольства Президиума. О, продовження Левіафана є. Це вже хорошо. Так, тут Омега. О, Омегу якось треба попасти. Порог Валхали, пріоритет Тесія, Туманність Афіни, центр Аїда, шифри Цербера. Подождіть. Таке ж наче проходиться. Сохранившиеся останки каклизавра, чтобы вывести вид, который поможет кроганам выживать на токсичных планетах. Найдите такие останки и отнесите их ученому в общину Президиума. Предположение примархов, посольства президиума. Щось там ще в президіумі я не знайшов. Ха. Давайте зараз зайдемо, може я не замітив. А може я ще не виконав місію, хто я знає. Так, община президіума. Інтересно, а де я тут ще не... Де, що я не замітив? Ну ось о, ні. Тут нічого нема. Не видно. Община президіума. Якийсь там волос і вчений.
You don't want this guy dead. He could lead us to other suspects.
Давайте глянемо сюди ще трошки. Тут щось тиняється.
Forest, we kind of did a court where people can see it happen.
Це йому, мабуть, треба дати.
Damn war's over.
Цікаво, цікаво. Щось я не можу поняти трошки. Тут позакрило то всюди. Все, якийсь чувак стоїть.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Де же ж? А, ось о. Далі є.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
О. Єс. Так. Так. І де це ще мені щось робити? О, ось він.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful.
А ні,
news, my
подожди,
sister.
це ж я був.
You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
А, ну да, я з ним вже ж бачився. Так, кого ще я не нарив, кого ще я не нарив.
Hello, Shepard.
Привіт. Так. Ось якийсь пендик, ні? Ах ти ж. Не найди. З нею я спілкувався. Тут він сидить, балується та гуляється. Те воно ще може бути. Чи воно не зафіксувало, чи що? Коротше, я не можу знайти. Без поняття, чесно. В мене вже більш немає варіацій. А ну, зараз, ну хоч сталі побачився, і то хорошо. Ой. Раненый Барья. Оце ж посол Валус. В своем сообщении примарх Виктус предполагает, что Волос посол Дин Корлак стал информатором Цербера. Проверьте предположение примарха в посольствах Президиума. Чи це в посольстві треба? Якась фігня, не повинен понять. Как лизавра нужны хорошо сохранившиеся останки как лизавра.
So did you tell the refugee camp who Boris really is?
I tried.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
The Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep Paladin. With the war between the Geth and the Quarians now ended, the Turian military is receiving vital and unexpected assistance. Putting aside centuries of hostility, the Geth and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces. With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees from Dakuna are fleeing to the Citadel. Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. Reaper forces have claimed the Argus Row cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the Perseus Vale near Geth space. Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld. Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future. More trouble in the Perseus Arm as Reaper forces now control the Hades Nexus and Sentry Omega cluster. For the first time since the Rachni War, the Asari homeworld of Thessia has been attacked by alien forces. As the Asari and Alliance militaries face major setbacks, the Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep Paladin. With the war between the Geth and the Quarians now ended, the Turian military is receiving vital and unexpected assistance. Putting aside centuries of hostility, the Geth and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces. With the Elcor homeworld taken by
Так, що там у нас?
refugees
Трошки
from
відійшов.
Dakuna are fleeing to the Citadel.
Так, іде там щось Волос. О,
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
О.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
Must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
О, хтось
He's
застрелив.
out cold.
How can you tell through the suit?
Shut up and keep watch.
Да, уйти.
Think he can talk yet?
Ambassador, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Take it easy on him. Has to be alive till the credits come through.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. Sure. Once they notice you're missing.
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium.
I need more info on your location.
I don't know what else I can give you.
You trying to bribe us?
No, please, if you kill me, a colony will be wiped out. You should have tried the bribe.
Damn, wrong door.
We could break his voice box. We're in an apartment. People would hear.
Zip it.
Just stay calm.
Credits went through. Time to die.
Ambassador?
I don't... You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
I saved your life. Tell me which planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
No deal, Korlak. You owe me the name of that colony.
Very well. Cerberus is going to raid Aphis. They want its shipyards. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees expected assistance.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my homeworld, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Putting aside centuries of hostility, the Geth and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper.
No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me.
Taken by Reaper forces.
The Reapers
Так.
From Dakuna are fleeing to the Citadel.
Посольство цитадель.
To the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. Reaper forces have claimed the Argus rogue cluster after heavy
У мене нема цих шрифтів,
also had
наверное.
them entering the Perseus Vale near Geth space.
Я не знаю. Погнали звідсіля.
More trouble in the Perseus arm as Reaper forces now control the Hades Nexus and Sentry Omega cluster.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Доки хранення, і там должно бути якісь
Now arriving
Піон.
at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
в доках. А, все.
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of their faith they can get. Thank you, human. We will hold the pillars close to our hearts and persevere.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Ой. О, Джеймс.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you, and you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Ah! Careful!
Так, це єсть. Кричать діти щось.
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria. Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Не знаю, більш нікого не бачу. Ну. В лагері для біженців. Ну. Батаріанець десь. Ранений батаріанець. Ранений батаріанець. Тут наче не заховали. Тут теж.
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy.
Ранений батаріанець. Ну, ось все. Я не понімать, де він гулять. Я щось його не бачу. О.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
Get away from me, human.
You didn't answer my question.
Your alliance wiped out my world. Blew up a relay that turned my planet into ash. Paragon had people on it. Families. Struck back. For them.
The Alliance destroyed the Alpha Relay because the Reapers were about to come through.
Easy for you to say that now that... You want to punish me? Unplug the sedative. Let me join my family.
I'm done here.
Good. He'll cough himself to death without a sedative.
No! Wait!
Just take it easy. There.
Yes. Ще залишилося пару місій і знайти не можна ніяк. Так, що там у нас? Сохранення. Давайте сохранимося. Дані. Так, цитадель. Останки каклізавра. Це треба, щоб до кроганів, це треба, наверное, вернутися до них, до тучанки, мабуть, треба. Офіцеру СБЦ нужны обновленные шифры, чтобы взломать коды сервера. Я даже не знаю. Я вже тут облазу багато де.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Ну, зараз глянемо доктора, там чи не збилося нічого.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
We found Prothean data earlier. Are there any ruins in the Pylos Nebula?
Nothing Prothean.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Water recycling equipment. Didn't need an environmental suit.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets. What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attican Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do. Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Проект Василиск, руководитель группы Гарно. Скоробей, руководитель Брайсон.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula. Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems. Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Huh. А де пропала головошка? Куди головошка пропала? Дві локації. Треба ще скоротити до одної. Так, а де ще я пропустив, може щось? О.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
О, тепер все. Інтересно, де головешка подівалась. Це цікаво, де вона подівалась.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Don't see what the point is.
No.
Так, а ну глянь дані. Залишилися шифри. Так, ладно, тобі погнали ці, да?
The legend of his rule echoes across Citadel space.
О, Гарус. Хоу-хоу-хоу. В смысле, вона жива? А, то може...
Shepard. So what do Turians usually do with their time off?
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on the Normandy's forward cannon.
You know what you need, Garrus?
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
I was thinking a date. Excuse me. I saw you checking out my friend here. I thought you two should meet.
Hello?
Right. So,
Hello.
Hello. And...
Huh?
She looks nice.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe a little quiet, introspective, but decent overall.
Oh. Thank you. I think.
Invite her out.
What do you say we blow this joint? I've got this big gun back at my place I'd like to show you.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've got this thing I forgot I had to do, and I should probably just go do it.
Щось в нього із свіданкою не дуже.
Sorry. Let's start over again. What I've been trying to say is my name's Garrus and I'd love to have a drink with you.
Дон Жуан Харріс. Прикольний чувачок.
What can I get for you? Liquors, ales, spirits, you name it, I got it.
Эх, Дон Жуан, Дон Жуан. Під охороною.
Surely came here. Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper.
No funny business.
Tragically, I am dead, Rachel. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at
Welcome to Silver Coast Casino.
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
So you detonate your tech armor in emergencies?
No, pretty much all the time. Surrounded by husks.
Ладно, треба тікати. Цілята. Цілята, треба тікати. Ще зараз зайду до себе додому, подивлюся, що там Ліара робить.
If you're searching for ideas, take a look at some of the products we have on display. You never know what will inspire you.
Зараз глянемо, що тут у нас робить Ліара. А Ліари вже нема. Вся романтика поламалась, жаль. Так, наче все, тікаємо від селята. Йдемо до Нормандії і будемо продовжувати вже наступний раз. Ось трошки, бачите, забігався я вже повсюду. Прийшлося перезапустити місію і воно збило все. Ще треба було зараз повирізати, прийдеться. Що зробиш? Так, улітаємо. Вернуться на Нормандію. Все, що міг, те зробив.
Commander?
Ладно, тоді давайте на цьому зараз закінчимо. Вже так затягнулось. І рибкам покормить. Хом'яка подразнить. І... Все, наче. Дуже дякую. Зараз давайте в туалет ще схожу. Є. Все, дякую за перегляд. Було такі непогані моменти, такі цікаві, смішні, дещо мені сподобалося. Навіть коротенькі такі місії, типу раз прийшов та поговорив. І... Ну, прикольно. Це РПГ все ж таки. Непогано. Місії такі, наче не сильно й довгі. Ну, нормально. Я там трошки повирізаю певні елементи, бо в мене там, бачу, вийшла така дуже странна ситуація. Прийшлося місію перезагрузити одну, і в результаті воно все перезагрузило, і прийшлося заново тепер проходити. Ну, можливо, ви вже не будете бачити, я попробую вирізати вже такі елементи. А так що, дякую за перегляд, до зустрічі, не буду вже багато там щось балакати, вже це ваше. Звичайно, ставте вподобайки, підписуйтеся, це дуже буде хороша мотивація, щось далі робити, працювати, ізучати. Та хоча я і так, звичайно, надихаюся, проходжу якісь певні відео ці ігри, надихаюся сюжетом. Мені такі подобаються ігри, то я якраз і проходжу їх. Ну, поки що, да, старий я гуляю, тому що в мене немає такої прям потужних системи, треба трошки її оновити. Ну, поки ще думаю, як ціни устаканяться, хоча б трошки устаканяться ці ціни, а то вони взагалі там сумасшедші. Така ситуація ще. Так що треба щось робити. Буду дивитися, устаканиться ціни, тоді може візьму ту відеокарту і вже тоді хоч щось можу далі проходити більш такі, може якісь інші ігри, більш такі інтересніші. Може сюжет, більш сюжетний, активний. Ну це, до речі, теж Mass Effect дуже подобається. Я ще, мабуть, більш за все і Mass Effect 4 буду проходити. Ну, я сподіваюся на це, що в мене буде можливість. Ну, от так. Тут ще трошки приборів. Так що, якщо що, в мене голос трошки посів. Ну, чуть-чуть. Та і в нос говорю, так що вибачаюся, якщо щось не так, я там щось говорю, або якісь звуки, якісь дивні. Це буває таке. Давайте тоді до зустрічі і гарного проходження перегляду, гарного перегляду і до наступної зустрічі.